It feels like spring has sprung, and when warm weather comes, people want to get outside. So what's going on with our city parks? Well, the long-awaited Mill River Park has just received their largest private sector grant to date from General Electric.
I already have experience where this gift will be a tremendous stimulus for further gifts by other corporations and businesses. So GE leads the way, as they do in so many other fields, and we're delighted that they are, in effect, our founding capital gift partner.
This one we felt was going to help the city from a standpoint of really bringing an asset, which is the river, to be utilized by the community. And what we want is a vibrant community where our employees reside as well as work, and we feel that this will really help jumpstart that.
As a philanthropic company, GE has already given a grant to the Stamford schools. So how did the park spark their interest?
Got a visit.
Hammered them over the head.
And then last summer, I think it was July, we did a tour, walked around, spent a couple hours seeing what the existing river was in the area, and then we looked through the plans and all. And I think from a standpoint of what was of interest was, we have about 1,500 employees, GE does, in Stamford. And thinking of the revitalization that could help of the park, that could help with the whole city of Stamford.
General Electric will be giving the Mill River Collaborative $1.5 million over the next 3 years that will help fund a variety of projects.
I mean, as I think about it, I think we'd be more interested in the educational aspect of it, especially wrapped around the environment and what's happening with water and all of the within the river and stuff. So I think I could see eventually doing tie-ins with other things that we do around the community, around education, around the environment and stuff.
Last spring we put in 400 river herring to start the process of regenerating the river as a breeding ground for fish, which ultimately will help the fishermen in Long Island Sound with striped bass and bluefish. So in everything we're doing, we're trying to set the bar high environmentally. The buildings that we're designing will be environmentally appropriate and LEED certified.
And although they say the entire park will be wonderful, they each have favorite aspects.
This jogging path, it's the opening up of the whole byway, for lack of a better term, that to go from, I'm not sure if that's uptown or downtown down to the harbor, but and I think, and it's a long continuous encompassing a lot of different neighborhoods and a lot of different aesthetics, and versus just having something in one place that was relatively limited. So I think.
Well, I have to say, I've been a proponent of the carousel for a long, long time because I was once on a barge trip in France, and every little town we got off, there was a carousel in the town square, and it was just, I thought it would be a great magnet for the park, and so I guess I'm a little biased towards the carousel.
Zelkowitz explains that it's important that the private and public sector work together to complete projects of this size. The park is set to open at the end of 2012, but various parts of it may take longer than others. Regardless, this project looks like it could be a home run.
Again, congratulations. You've done a great job, and now...
And thank you.
You're very welcome.